wait 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll wait. But anyway, and I'm tired, so I probably sound like a grown man. What's up, guys? Hola, konnichiwa, ni hao, bonjour, rim, salam alaikum. All that good stuff, but anyway. Hello, beautiful girl. How are you? How are you? How are you? I'm good and praying for the world. I don't know if we at war or not. Let's see what the people say. Now, don't be warring. Hi, Lauren. Are we having a war? They said he ended it. I'm putting it in the news. So, missiles fired at U.S. bases. So they don't fire a missile at us.
Let me bring in MSNBC military analyst, retired Colonel Jack Jacobs. Jack, this was the question. What would Iran consider to retaliate for the massive attack that was launched by, and unprecedented attack launched by the U.S.? Again, we're getting this from Iranian state TV, but we have three new pieces of information.
See? Now, did they hurt some of us? Qatar. Oh, I heard of that before. Missiles fired at the U.S. bases in Qatar. So we sneak attacked them, right? And now they done bombed one of our headquarters. Iran threats oil supplies and warns U.S. on the strikes. I mean, I don't understand this mess. All I know is God don't like that and they better stop. June and King Lawrence said hi. Hola, hola. Don't come in here with that trolling ass shit, cause you know you're gonna get cussed out. And my grandkids ain't in here in this room tonight too. Or somebody coming to save you. He just coming to use the bathroom. Hurry up and use the bathroom so I can tell these trolls to get off here with this crazy ass shit. Hi. The trolls, they crazy. But back to the war. So that's what happened. So we snuck attack and made history, right? And then now they don't came and bombed or missiles fired at a U.S. base. So who fired the missile? They fired the missiles, right? Girl, this too much. And all I'm tell y'all is God said they better stop. So 46 years, they said Israel and Iran didn't like each other for 46 years. That's what y'all gotta do. And they said we ain't getting no oil. See, we have to break it down in black people terms where I understand. Because I don't understand that. Okay, so we ain't getting no oil. Man, forget all that craziness. God, it's y'all, it's babies over there and old people. The baby and the old people. All that crazy stuff is out the door. See, that's what they said. Israel's darkest hour. God is. I told y'all, look, can y'all see that? God is not going to have that. And I don't think that's his will be done. That's y'all will. Because he gives you free will. So if you pick the wrong will and over there doing all that crazy stuff, he is going to be sure to end it. Y'all can end it, or he will end it for y'all. All. Us, all. Everybody, all. All. It's ridiculous. But that's what it said. Did the prophet say that? I'm gonna have to do some reading and digging. And then, to get the true or closest to the truth that we gonna get, you gotta read all. Because everybody had their hand in some temperament in all three, I think. The Bible, the Quran, and the Torah. So that way, that's why my mama a little wacko, 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 wacko. Because she studied all that. So she done been steady with the, she grew up in the Baptist. She studied with the Jehovah Witness. She studied with the Mormons. Then her last one is now Muslim. So she studied everything. Hey, Kelly. I missed y'all call. I tried to call y'all back. I thought y'all was going to be asleep. So y'all ain't answer. So yeah, so that's what I was telling them about your grandma, wacko, 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 wacko. But she's really smart because, yes, she studied all those things. She grew up Baptist because, all black people grow up Baptist in the Baptist church and all that. So she grew up Baptist. My mama don't study with the Jehovah Witnesses. And my mama don't study with the Mormons. And last, it's Muslim. So that's what I'm saying. So me knowing that, because I always debate with my daughter about, and my son, my daughter and my son, about this how I feel with my kids, okay? Because one was studying to cut Shahada. One is a, what you call a Rasta? My son is the Rasta thing. My son the Rasta thing. Yeah, he don't eat no pork and stuff either. Right? That's one son. My two babies, they'll go to church. And my other son, he too black to be black, so he don't really talk about that kind of stuff. He more into what's being done to you and if the Illuminati and all of that. He study that type of stuff. But that's saying all that to say, I digress. I digress. Saying all that to say is, you know, I know some of what all of those say, what the Quran says, what the Bible says, what the Torah says, and they're saying that this stuff could be what the y'all know, pros, the prophet said it, prophesied, pros, that word, pros, say it, dang, I wish y'all could tell me, pros, they prophesized. I know if we were saying it, we'd say they prophesized, but that ain't the way they say it. Pro, fuck it, we ain't gonna get the word. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all read it here. Y'all can read the word if you want to write, cause people be going back watching your video So much they can't even say the word. So I'm sure it's y'all. I'm sure it's y'all. I need to get my damn glasses. Ain't too many people in here, so the people be in and out. So I don't need to get my glasses to read this a little bit. I ain't going too fast. It's the same thing. It's the same word I'm telling y'all. Prophesized. God said. God said. No. And you see the babies. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't even seen this picture. I'm just smart enough to know that. What about the babies and the old people? If you read the Bible or the Quran, both of them says, God says in whatever words y'all want to put it in, y'all words, his words, they words, whatever language, whatever. God said, take care of the fools and the babies. And I just don't understand, especially when it's about no money, no oil, and all that bullshit. Did some water just sprout up from somewhere that they didn't have water? So that's what I'm saying. That's how I take it. I take it as, you know, stories that have been left for us. And I'm smart enough to know that, yeah, they may have changed some and left some stuff out and put some stuff in and added up, whatever. But still, the basis of the stories came from somewhere. Like me, now, I don't claim none of that. I don't claim none of that. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Baptist. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist. I'm not a Mormon. I'm not none of that. I just love God and I love whoever loves God. It don't even make no difference what you are, what color, what race. I got all that now in my own family. So, yeah. My grandkids, my nieces and nephews, baby, we everywhere. But we all us. Everybody still got my mama blood, and that's just that on that. So we still. Hi, volleyball. Hi, 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 hi. I shouldn't have smoked before I got on here with y'all because I knew I was going to get tired, but then I knew I only had a little bit of juice. So I said I'd get on and stay about 30 minutes to an hour up to this phone go dead. Because my friends on, I've been all in the YouTube streets. See, I get in these streets. That's why they know who the rebel is. And if they don't know, they gonna know. Yes, I do remember you. What is up, volleyball legend? I'm so glad to see you back again. We just over here shooting the shit, you know. We was talking about this war stuff is going on. You can't help but talk about it. And that's what we was talking about. And what else? And what else? Every day it be the same damn thing. And what else? The damn what's going on? Krishan and them over there arguing. Krishan up there arguing with my twin. But see, the only thing is, Tia, these little white G's, they'll slap you. That's a real bad problem. That's not a very good look. Somebody needs to squash that immediately because them ain't too good to bump heads. Krishan knocks the shit out of people. She is not one of them. And I believe that Tia will or maybe have in her younger days. But I'm talking about right now. We're a little bit older and seasoned. I don't give a neither about a YG. Yeah, not a YE, and I'm scared of them. But these little young girls, hell, I'm about scared of them. So I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna call my little niece, my little granddaughter, and them, because I get upset real quick, and they really disrespectful. Not all of them, but some of them. The ones who own their shit, they own their shit. Okay? Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Yeah, the ones who own their shit, they own their shit. See, like my little nieces and my little granddaughter, them, they own their shit, but they just mind their business. Now, if you would have caught them about 2 years ago, then they really would have beat you up. But now they ain't gonna beat you up unless they have to. And they don't be want me to beat nobody up because I'm getting old. So they be like, you cannot be beating people up. And my knee bad, my little my little niece Dre. I was like, who you talking to? Yeah, it's up. I'm coming to get you. Me and your mama gonna jump you. She talking about, now with that knee, baby, when this adrenaline get the pumping, yeah, it's time to get out the window. This knee, I don't even feel it till the next day. It be gone. But then the next day, I be like, oh, whoa, whoa. So don't get it misconstrued. I will fire the, and it's even worse now. So I'm doing really good. God knows I'm doing really good. I've been controlling myself for the last couple of months. I think since I moved, I ain't hit nobody or none of that. And I think that's my new angels that I got. I think about all of them and I hear all of them a lot and I talk to all of them a lot. Like I guess I wasn't used to that. And who wants to get used to it? And I'm not gonna get used to it. See, that's what I'm saying. I digress. I'm somewhere else. So, no, your mother's a old man, a really, really old man. And I ain't gonna block you. I don't got a moderator in here, but since you in here, you can hit that like button. I really know your mama's an old man. If you got time to get on here and ask me about an old man, I know your mama an old man. Now what else? Come. What else? What else? Come on. I got time. I got time. I got time. I got time. What the hell I was talking about? I can't remember. I was talking about your mama. Your mama. Your mama. You want trouble. 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 This way come. If you ever want trouble, this way come. You late, not Chanel off, and I'm on my stream. Somebody asked me, was I old man? Is it actually was they? It's your
I was
motherfucker.
posting my grandma. That's why when y'all was calling, I was going around. I was like, let me just post up. So I just posted. You want to see it?
That's so sweet. That's what I'm on live stream.
I know.
That's what I was just talking about too, Keita. So don't call me no with that. That's what I was saying. So I'm not used to that, and I'm not going to get used to that. So I think that's really changing me. Oh, Keita, and you got music. Wait a minute, I gotta pause the people. No, I muted it because it was some music. And Y'all know we can't have the music or they gon' strike it. So that's why I muted y'all. Dang. Y'all nosy. Did you see I was on the phone?
She was the mayor.
Y'all so damn nosy.
What is this? Yes, she was in the program.
Now these my friends. Y'all know I'm just kidding though, right? Y'all know I'm just kidding. But
And
okay,
Calvin.
okay, no, that's what I was saying, and that's what she just called me about. So yeah, I think that helps. I think my new angels help me, so I don't blank out, or I haven't. I know it since. Yeah, I had a good Christmas. No, yeah, I lost it a couple of times, but not as much as I probably would, or even being stressed or whatever. I just meditate all day, study, and take care of my kids and take care of my family and worry about my channel. I don't too much worry about nothing outside, but you can't do that either because then you are lost or whatever, as far as it's coming to like the news and what's going on in the world and all of that. But I think they help me. Just knowing I'd be like, they would not want me to act like that. They would not want me to show out and crash out and all of that. And I know them kids done been through a lot with that from November to now. So I try to be as calm and stable minded for them as I can be. So I have enough going on with all of that to have to be worrying about them over there dropping bombs and people dropping bombs and all that. But once it's going on, you have no choice but to check in and see what's going on. But we need to go on another beat. Now, we don't watch the news and see what's going on. So we're going to have to touch on it back from there. We was already off that subject. We was talking about, oh yeah, we didn't think that Krishan should be popping off to Tia because it's disrespectful. But we know these little young girls these days, they will hit you in your mouth. Yeah, they hit you in your mouth. So I try to stay out their way because I can't take too much of that and I'll be ready to hit them in their mouth and we'll be fighting. So that's what I was just saying. My little niece, Dre, was saying, I was playing with her and I was telling her a while back, I was like, me and your mom gonna jump you. She was on the phone. And she was like, girl, you ain't gonna do nothing with that knee. And I was like, it caught me off guard, so I busted out laughing. And I was like, baby, when it's time to activate this knee, go out the window. I don't feel the knee until ass whooping time after. Then my knee will be hurt. But while I'm whooping ass, I don't feel no knee. So don't get it mixed up. But these little young girls, you gotta fight them. I don't know now, sweetie. People been in and out. But I'm gonna stay on here to my 30 minutes. I know none of my moderators are in here. And that's crazy because I seen they probably went to sleep because I was late. I was supposed to be on at 11 o'clock and my phone was dead. So that's why I said I'll just sit on here until my phone go dead. And my friends was on. So I was on there with Lee. I was mostly on there with Lee and Tech probably since I didn't get home till like 10. Okay. I didn't get home till like 10. So, um, and that's what I was doing, making videos. So I went to Burlington's today and I made a video for like 15 minutes long. And then I made two videos. I made two videos. So anyway, I'm gonna edit them and use them. I'm gonna edit them really early tomorrow and get them out. So that's what we did. And then we talking about the celebrity gossip. I don't think Krishan, that's disrespectful. Tia meant no harm. And the thing is, this time she said she meant no harm. Now, when she joking and playing and stuff, she'll be joking and playing and stuff, she'll pop off. We all know she pops off. But this time she don't mean no harm. I'm even confused. And I don't talk about people, baby. You gotta be done did something really, really bad to me when I was younger to talk about a baby or the kids, because I was a young mom. So the least little thing you used to say about a teen mom, um, yeah, activate, because I feel like you coming for me, you know. So I understand that too, Krishan, but it's the way the baby look. And as being an older mom myself, I know that if the baby's eyes are wandering or if it's looking up, this is what you do to get him to look down. The times that I see Junior, I catch her doing this and rubbing his face down. I don't know if she know that moms know. That's what Tia's saying. Looking, moms know. But then one of his eyes could wander and it could just fix by itself. I've seen it happen with babies too, growing up. And you were drinking and smoking with him. Shit, be honest. But it's done. You was young. What's done is done. You got to worry about the baby now. But if she's saying her baby can eat and talk and walk, only she know that. It might not be as stable or whatever. She might need to get some help with it. You know. So I don't know. But my opinion was that Tia wasn't coming from a harsh place. And I still don't feel like she said anything harsh about the baby by saying that. But then, on the other hand, I feel Krishan too, because y'all young, y'all working moms. So while she can't be a working mom, it's other working moms with sick children. Shamia's baby is sick, and Shamia's working. Don't nobody want to have to depend on nobody else. Or she have a lot of people that depend on her. How many people or kids or whatever family Krishan them got? Yeah. And so it's just her and Tifa really making the money right now. I mean, some of them may have 9 to 5 jobs, but you know, we talking about figures. I know her and Tifa are. So, um, yeah, that's hard. Shit. So if it was one of my daughters personally, I went and stopped them from working because sometimes you're like them, but with their personality, it should. Then I feel like you should go something else. So you can go, get some etiquette. That baby can go get some etiquette. She can change that all the way around. She already working. She already got a name. She can go take her some etiquette and acting classes and get into that, and just go from she could change it around. So that's what I feel too. So she could fix it. I was like, who on the patio with my grandson? Um, so I see it from her perspective too. It's the internet and the bloggers. The internet is, boy, undefeated for bullshit. If it was this undefeated for making millionaires, the whole world would be rich and we all live good. Even the workers, because y'all forget that. It's the world. It has to go on. Somebody has to work. Somebody has to do those jobs that other people don't want to do. And they may not be rich to you, but they may be rich in other ways that you aren't. You may be rich in money, but they may be rich in health. They may be rich in love. So you may be rich and have a bad husband or wife. They may have no money and have a good husband or wife. Right? So, yes, to each his own. That's what I know. hmm That's what I know. And I know she's a young girl, and I know she'll learn. That's her first kid. I got daughters and sisters. That's her first kid. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, volleyball. Thank you for always coming. So, yeah, she's going to have to learn. And I promise you she will. And hopefully she'll get it right. because I think she'll do great in acting. She's all sporty. Yeah, go get you some etiquette, girl, and learn how to drink your tea like this. If I was Christian and I had the money, that's what I would do. She could totally change that around. They all can. Y'all forget that. They get older, they got kids, they may find another avenue. Right now, they YGs and they young and popping. Yeah, and living a life. We ain't have social media shit. If I had social media, I would have been a star. I had to get to the people now. I would have been reached the people in Africa. I'm just not reaching the people in Africa. Yeah, in India, in China. Yeah, so get a baby a chance. And I think Tia was. That is Tia. Her mouth is way worse. She was saying it in a sweet way. Hello, hello. Hello, Mario. I need to get my glasses. But yeah, I think she told in a sweet way. That's what I would have told my nieces too. Sit your ass down, sit your cupcake down, and take care of the baby. But if you have to have money, I mean, yeah, you have to continue to make your money. Spend as much time as you can with the baby and hire a specialist, not a family member, to be helping the baby. And the baby get physical therapy or whatever therapy need, if it's that bad. Because like I said, I know a lot of babies and I see it happen all the time. I had to learn this myself. Because see, when I was little, it wasn't like that. If they eyes or something wondered, they just wondered, and they needed glasses or something. I've seen the babies' eyes, and I'm still seeing it now. I got little babies, grandbabies everywhere. Their eyes to be wondering. So, and sometimes it'll fix it itself. But one of them, and I see her rubbing it down. Like Tia said, we know, we moms. So I don't think it was any meant. But Tia already knew she was gonna pop off. We don't want Krishan to see her and pop up, because she is a grown woman, mama, grandma, and stuff. But Krishan is a firecracker like me. I was not gonna take too much of that talk too. It's she gonna put, and she better not punch Tia, because then I'm gonna be mad. And she will. I promise you. If she punch his mom, you know damn well she'll punch Tia. Don't you punch Tia? Don't. Yanni, you all right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't you punch Tia. Krishan. Who else we got to talk about? We don't talk about the nuns. We don't talk about Krishan. We tired of talking about Puffy and Fat Joe and all that kind of stuff they suing them for. Just to make sure them kids got some money put up, because y'all ass shouldn't been doing wrong. I don't know if you did or not. I don't know if it's a money snatch. It ain't with Puffy. You shouldn't be doing that stuff. I be feeling sorry because you're a black man. I don't want them to put the extra just pressure on you, because I know how many other races. I ain't even gonna say other races. I don't gotta water that shit down, because I don't know no Indian man who did that. No Chinese man. I don't know their business. But the white man, I know their business. Okay. Yeah, all of them. Hugh Hefner, Elvis Presley, allegedly. It ain't even a fucking allegedly. It's the fucking book. Hugh Hefner and them had with babies. It's a fucking book. It's an own fact. I learned this on YouTube, so they can't strike me or nothing. Fuck that. Yeah, that's yeah. So all of them did it, which don't make it right. But then it seemed like to me, our men, they just gonna script them. Them got them kids in the courtroom. They gonna script them down to nothing. Take all their money from lawyers and stuff. Humiliate them all in front of the kids and bury them in the backyard, up under the tree. That's the part I don't like. If y'all gonna do that, then you should have been did it to all of them that was doing it. Look at the Playboy Mansion stories that they're telling and stuff now. The Holly girl who was his girlfriend, like that. So none of them shouldn't been doing it. But they kids ain't have to live through that. Lisa Marie ain't have to live through that. Hugh Hefner with them little boys and stuff. Them little boys was in the house. They probably seen a lot of stuff. And then he protect them good too. I don't seen old documentaries. It was something I was watching of him. I was much younger. It's when he had the girl next door, when he had the show, because I liked Kendra. So that's what made me watch. One of his three girlfriends, I liked Kendra. And they were showing in the mansion, and he had a room, I'm pretty sure it's still there, but he had like all the classic cameras that you make the movies with, that I guess would have been like from the 1930s and stuff, the ones that you gotta turn and all of that down there. He kept all that and all the pictures, just all of that memorabilia down there. And I remember thinking it was so cool. And I had been heard about the grotto then and seen pictures with Bill Cosby and them and stuff out in there. So that's what I'm saying. It was so many of them. Besides Epstein, besides Weinstein, they came along with the Me Too movement and, Rose, my girl, Charm, this page. I'll put a fucking spell on you. They was messing with the wrong one. See, they got the right one. They had got the right one. They had got Paige. Rose, she was not playing that shit. And told it. But they been had to cast the couch before that. When it was Marilyn, when it was Lucille Ball, hell, when it was Coco Chanel. Yeah, y'all carrying them Chanel bags. But do they know the history? Have y'all studied her? Her words, her words. She said she was the best. Oh, 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 you could ever be. So, darling. She's a darling. So, yeah, that's the part I don't like. And I don't like those children being in that courtroom. They heard enough, yo. And they big, and it's the internet. And once again, the internet is undefeated. So, what they don't even sit in the courtroom and hear, they'll still see and hear. So I'm just, see, and once you start talking about it, you keep on talking about it. We don't want to talk about it. And I did good. I said 30 minutes. We've been on here 38 minutes. So, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Had a couple of people come through, and I appreciate it. If you hit the like button, I'm gonna stay for a few minutes, I guess to the 45 mark, and then I'm going to get off and go YouTube surfing. Or I might not, because I'm a little bit sleepy. Yes, it is scary. And I don't want none of our people to get hurt for something. They ain't born, they ain't raised over there. They mama ain't made over there. They grandma ain't over there. They great grandma went over there. They didn't fight over there. They didn't build over there. They did. We should not have to fight or risk them dropping nothing on our people or striking their bases and stuff that they have other places that people touch Trump. And y'all know I fool with Trump. I don't care what nobody say. We ain't gonna get into all of that. But I'm not totally against Trump. I told y'all know about that bullshit. What I do know is what I do know. And where I see them help it. And what I've seen, they said he heard it. But once again, he's a human being. And I know Trump helped me, honey, because that's who signed my stimulus check. Wasn't it a stimulus check? Yeah, it was for free. And I need to go get my car. And hey, Trump been my friend ever since. He like a money. I like a money. We like a money. So, now that ain't the only reason I like Trump. He pardoned a lot of good black people. So, but once again, I like all people. I celebrate all holidays. Y'all see it. Y'all see me say Happy Hanukkah, Happy St. Patrick's Day, Happy whatever day your culture celebrate. I'm celebrating it with you. It's another reason to be thankful that God woke you up. Go watch my short. He has something to say about that. Go watch my short. He woke up then. Yeah. Go watch my short. Good nights. Rebel. You freaking rebel, you. Because we are the rebels and we do be in the business. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? We've been over here bullshitting. We've been over here scared and bullshit. We've been over here scared because we don't know what's going on. And we know what the Bible say. In the Quran and the Torah. Okay, all that. We've been through all that. Where have you been because you missed it? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You missed it. Yeah, we've been through all that. We been around here. We scared. We praying for the world. We've been talking about Christian and them and the baby and Tia. We don't want Christian to put Tia out. We've been talking about Puffy now. We don't know what to think. Our mind is poof, blow smoke, poof, smoke. Just he blew our whole bun out back to the back. He blew it back. But I don't want them to hurt him because he's a black man. And too many black men don't make it that far. And why did you have all that stuff in your house? I seen them pictures today. I told my daughter, I don't even want to, even the kids know. They 10 years old. Why do they know about Puffy? Like, that's what y'all want. Y'all want to erase the history, but that's the black history we gonna have. That's the history we gonna have. Puffy. Oh, Lord, I promise you. It's sad. Them kids is 10. They was in the car arguing about did Puffy do it or did he not do it. So me and my daughter was like, did he do what? We want to know what. How the hell do y'all even know that? Like, don't talk about Puffy. Talk about something else. Change it. Like, what the hell? Now, Trump, see, now, wait a minute, damn it. I just was saying I'm not biased. I have no judgment, no sides, no none of that shit and none of that shit. And I will have no understanding. Okay, so I'm not racist. I'm not gonna go against him, hate him, want them to blow his ear off and all that bullshit. He's a human being and he's American. Is he fucking crazy? But aren't we all? He don't want nothing to happen to America. I know that much. And that's where I'm at. I don't want nothing to happen to no people nowhere around the world. But right here where I'm at, my people, I don't care if they black, white, green, yellow. I don't care if you came from somewhere else and this your place now. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't do it. Now, we don't want them over there fighting in God's. Everywhere's God's land, but y'all know what I mean. When they got to document it. Y'all think he gonna let that happen? Then it's been prophesized. So that's what I'm saying. You have to take them bits and pieces. Because I know my daughter be going back watching this too. And she be like, you up there telling them people that the Bible, who said that? The Bible. And they were, girl, I ain't doing all that. I was born before you. And my grandma and them read the Bible. Okay? And them stories in that Bible, I believed till I got 50 years old. Tamper with or not, some left in or not. Thank God he gave me the knowledge to know to read and study the ones that's been found. I read them too. Not read all of them, but I studied them. I audio book them, and that's all I watch on here. So I got all them stories too. You know that ain't in here. I got the Gospel of Mary Magdalene and Thomas, whoever else wasn't in there. I'm 50. That's what I'm saying. By memory age too. I did the Lost Rose and all that. Okay, we get into that right now. I just told y'all I spoke before I came out here, which I should have done. But I spoke my blood. We'll give you some gummies. No, that might be even worse when I'm getting out here and talk to y'all. I just ain't gonna smoke till I get the hell off here and talk to y'all. Cause y'all know I ain't gonna lie to you. I was smoke my blood and that's just what I said. Now, I have respect, and I don't come on here and smoke, because people be sitting right there smoking their blunt and smoking their cigarette and all that. I'm like, I don't even smoke the vape on here. I wouldn't even smoke a vape on here. I don't smoke that vape, because that's what I'm saying. I already been smoking since I was in my 20s, so therefore, if, oh no, I already done damaged enough. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That little damage, and that's what I'm saying. My voice already be heavy at night, but y'all, I promise y'all, that's gonna be my new challenge coming up because it's so challenging me for me. It make me tell my grandkids lies, and I don't like that. I try not to lie to them, and they constantly don't want me to smoke because TV commercials. And they're right. It might be cutting time out that I have with them. So, because hell, I know you got to go from something, but I want to be here as long with them as I can. And see some more people graduate. I only got one graduate so far, and that's Mackenzie because she's the oldest, so she's the first. And she is my baby. Dang, guys, so we went past that because we at the 48 mark right now. So we might as well stay for an hour. So we might as well stay for an hour. So we might as well stay for an hour. If the phone don't cut off, if it just cut off, you know I should charge this damn phone. On my other phone, let's see what's going on in these streams. Cause y'all lame. Not y'all rebels. The rebels definitely not lame. And we strong right now. No, we ain't watching no damn Peach McIntyre because I don't understand. I do understand. I'm not gonna say that. K's on, K's on. K's on, K's on. K's on, K's on. K, least still on. Y'all, these are my friends. I'm turning it down so y'all can hear them. Like these really my friends. Hey DTC, you up late? This is Kay, and this is Lee. And they on right now too. What's up with your DTC and Tommy? Oh, everybody on. DD, Angel Eyes Girl, I don't talk to her. I know who Pretty Jazz is. Everybody is on. So I'm glad people been stopping in and out of my little live, baby. Ooh, I feel special. Cause what? me see. Oh, well, I ain't the only person with people coming in now. I ain't the only person with 5 people while other people got thousands of lives. Look, hers look like about like mine. Yeah, I see that. I don't know, you never hold the phone, right? She got. And when y'all see a silent chat up there, y'all better go on there and like it. I'm doing pretty good, DTC. Chilling. Went out with my daughter earlier, and we went to Burlington and BJ's. So when we went to Burlington's, I made a video. I gotta edit and do a voiceover because it's music in the back. But I found some good stuff. It was a cool video. Just looking for purses and hats and stuff. Oh yes, a lot of people on live on the Monday. They don't got nothing to do. They trying to get some YouTube checks for the next one because Tommy said they just got paid today. Yes, I did watch DTC. Oh my God. I got so upset. I was crying so bad. That was so good. Tyler Perry need to cut that shit out. Giving people anxiety attacks.
Natalie, what? I forgot because I was about to go to sleep and probably turned on the game.
One was on here.
Hey, y'all. Can you open this?
It's the summertime when they be up. When I go to bed, they'll still be up. Damn, boy.
Done.
Yeah, hold it for me.
I'm a cameraman.
Mm-hmm. It need to be one of your classes you could take at school. Videography. Videography. Yeah, DTC boys in here shooting the shit, talking about
Subscribe to my name.
that's right, grandson. We was in here talking about the war and whatever going on with that stuff. And we seen where they done dropped some missiles on us now, some base we got somewhere. It's just scary. And we was talking about how maybe they keep saying about the Bible, prophesizing different things like this. And all I was saying, they better get their ass over there, from over there. I don't think you should get around Jerusalem and Pakistan and all of that. God is not going to be very pleased with that. That's what I think. Y'all gonna make him come back soon as he trying to come. Dang, I'm trying to see my grandkids grow up and graduate and stuff. I want y'all to get y'all ass on. Y'all really, this is really stressing me out. And they keep coming and asking me questions. And then you give them false narratives and stuff because I don't really know. Then they be putting everything on Trump. And I don't want them to put everything on Trump because I don't know. Trump had to go because it's the United Nations. That's what I thought. That's what the rebels told me. The rebels told me because I said, "Why we got to fight? What the hell we got to do with it?" And my rebels explained to me that, um, yeah, because we in alliance. So that's what the rebels said. So I don't know. I'm just praying for all the world. And I wanted to go over there and touch the wall and stuff one day like Malcolm X. Honey, I don't want to go nowhere. They just so scared. Just leave me in my good old United States of America, U.S. to the A. And I don't care who comes here, long as y'all don't hurt people. If you come here because your country is poor, let the people stay. Hell, we poor. I'm poor. I'm poor, and I'm in this country. The hell is y'all talking about? I'm sick of this shit. Don't scare my grandkids like they don't got no damn sense. Now, Trump, now you tripping. Because they dropped something back on the IS. My son sent me something earlier. I'm going to go post it. It says it's 140 some armies, right, in the world. And we're number one. And then it was like, I'm going to put it in my community post. It was like Iran, and they were like number 14 or something. So my son was like, Mama, ain't nobody worried about them. We can beat them. And I'm like, son, it don't matter if we can beat them or not. Just to prove that they ain't scared and they got heart and they gonna try. You know how they do. They'll send us, they suicide bombers and stuff like that. They get down different. Yeah, we number one. We got the biggest army, the smartest scientists. Yeah, we will set the world on fire, like Trump said. Now, he ain't playing when he say that. You know, my daddy, my uncles, all of them vets and all of that. So since then, you got to think, since the 70s to the 2000s, how great the technology and stuff have grown. My little nephew, my niece, my granddaughter Mackenzie wanted to go, who got the twins, but we telling her no. Right now, she will go to the army, but we telling her no because in 25 it's worse. Look what we going through now. We don't want you doing that. Pick something else. But she really wants to. She was saying it before she had her babies, and she don't talk to somebody now who told her she can go, and then they'll pay, for whoever keep your babies or whatever. Then after their year, they got somewhere where you can come and even bring them with you. You ain't taking them twins to no army, girl. Is you crazy? But yeah, that's what they say. So I just hope we just praying like you saying, DTC, because they just dropped something on one of our bases somewhere in Qatar. Qatar. We have a base in Qatar, and they fired missiles at it. So guess what? Even though that base is stationed in Qatar, our people are over there. That's bull to me. Hurting people's sons for something we don't got nothing to do with. But we have to do it because we in the alliance. Because if we was to ever run out or need help, they're the alliance, so they have to help us. That's crazy. I don't understand that. If we number one, what the hell we need their help for? It's crazy. I don't understand. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. Because they talking about oil. The people say y'all trying to take their oil. Israel in United States. So bullies trying to take them people oil. Y'all better not, because God's going to get you. Right, right. Without doing that. I don't understand. How many people left? In a minute, ain't going to be no more people over there. They're going to be done wiped off the whole Iran. Because the Putin, I don't want to put it on Putin, but I think Russia was just striking them and stuff. Putin was just striking them and stuff. So now, if we striking them and Israel done struck them, y'all gonna be done wiped out a whole society. I don't think I gonna like that. Yeah, I'm not him, but hell, it's been done before. They was wiping out whole black towns and but y'all gonna break out the whole continent, the whole people on the whole city, on the whole. Ain't gonna be no more Iran. Oh no, I'm sleepy. I came on here for an hour. I'm about to go DTC. You late? What's tomorrow? I need to get on here early in the morning because what I really do need to stay on though. Because see, they ain't been on here for no hour. If I go click them things, them people on here for hours. I know they have because I was just on there with them for about an hour before I got on my own.